Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm going to be going over the patch notes and seeing what's going on and what's going down and which agent is getting absolutely knocked TF'd out. I'm going to give you my insights of what's going on. Ah, look at you all. Alright, let's have a look, shall we? Okay, so agent updates. Omen. Cooldown decreased from 40 seconds to 30 seconds of the smoke. So what does that mean? He'll probably have more of a chance to get the third smoke down, or you're actually able to use the first smoke and then have two smokes that execute after like 30 seconds. Essentially, what that means is, so we've gone back to the old Omen, I think, because old Omen used to have that ability where you can smoke to take control of somewhere, and then you'd have two smokes for XX. The cost increased. Projectile speed 6,400. So it's the speed is increased. So what that means is, you know how Astra has like a smoke, like Ascent is the best example. You have A main and B main, and Astra normally plays A. They're coming B. Can you smoke B main? And Astra goes, yeah, sure. Whoop, smokes the B main. You know. So I think that's essentially what they're kind of helping is for Omen's kind of cross map presence. So I think that's kind of what's going on here, stream. All right. Shrouded set decreased. Yeah, I mean it better be because it's kind of dog. Pre-teleport delay decreased from 1 second, so that means you teleport faster, essentially, right? Is that what it means? Paranoia added forward spawn offset, so players adjacent to Omen are not hit. So what that means is like Breach. You know how like Breach has a little gap, so everyone can go in front of him and he can like stun. I think it's similar to that now. So it's gonna have positives and negatives. I feel like positives for like executing a little bit, like Omen kind of getting smoked off, and then positives like the negatives are gonna be like if Omen's in a clutch and the guy's pushing him and he's right in front of him, he won't be able to flash him. You know. So Omen, where can I see him? You're probably gonna see him on Haven, but I think Brimmy's the one you're gonna be looking out for stream. I think Omen, like you can see him on Haven and probably Split because he's already being used on Split quite a bit anyway with the double dive comp, and you're gonna see him on Haven because I think his TPs and the flashes are really high impact on the CXX, the AXX, and even maybe even the BXX. Fracture, nah, Brimmy's gonna take over that map. Icebox, you're probably gonna still just run Viper. There's options for maybe like other agents, but I don't think so. I think it's just Viper still. Bind, probably Brimstone, right? Yeah, Bind Brimstone. The Ascent, I'm not sure on Ascent. Ascent, I think you might still be able to run Astra or Brim or Omen. It really depends about the Brim smokes because the reason why people didn't run Brim back in the day was because his smokes couldn't cover middle. But we're going to Brimstone now, and let's have a look. Deploy time decreased from 2 seconds to 1 second, so they're even faster. The radius is bigger, and the height is bigger. So they're kind of like Omen smokes now. That's big. So you're going to see everyone running a lot of Brim. And also the 15% speed boost in addition to rapid fire. I am thinking that you might see Brimmy being obviously the new meta. And I'm okay with that. You know me back in Iceland, Mali, you know? So I think I'm okay with that. First, I need to see how fast 15% movement speed is first, you know? I think Brimstone, like I said, you're going to see him on Bind, you could see him on Fracture, you maybe could see him split, but I think people will tend to go for Omen, but his ulti has value, but it's not the best ulti on that map, but it's not bad too. Astra. Yeah, 4 stars. Absolutely. That is massive, by the way, because there's always times where you want to leave 1 star for the after plant. So now what's technically happening is you're not going to have that star for after plant. So you're going to see a lot less Astras sucking off the bomb. Cooldown on retrieving a star 14 to 25. Astra's it means Astra's got to be really on point. You might see less stars being placed pre-round and more stars being placed on the fly or less. Yeah, I think that's kind of see what's going to happen. You're going to have more anchory sort of stat. You're going to have the more kind of default stars and less of the kind of like, oh, I'm going to put a star there, I'll take it back because we're not actually going to use it this round. It's going to be harder to mask strats, I think. Gravity well and cooldown increased to 45. All right, so you're gonna see less people using the. I mean, gravity well is gonna be used very. It has to be a good gravity well. Well size decrease. Well, that sucks because I mean it was big in general, but like, yeah, she's not looking too good right now. No longer affects anyone underneath. That's a big one as well. That's a big no-no. On ascent, you might have to put your stars underneath the balcony now on ascent instead of on top, which means you have to take more time to like fly down under there, you know? Casper the Ghost kind of style. Nova Pulse cooldown increased to 45. Not too bothered about the Nova Pulse one. But yeah, it's still a nerf, still not fun. It means like are people going to use Astra for defaulting, or are they going to use her for the executes now? It's going to be it's a bit harder, but I also think it's good because Astra's was just like, oh, I've been sucked off here, I can't push here, I guess, because they combined it with a Breach Stun in A main on Haven. Will Viper still be used on Icebox? I'm pretty sure she will be, yeah. Viper Fuel, I think Viper Fuel, I think this is the biggest nerf. The cooldown deactivating is actually quite a big nerf of like going up and down with the walls because you're going to have to be a bit more precise with the timing of the wall going up, you know? Cooldown timer now starts when a smoke starts dissipating. Yeah, I don't know what that means, so we'll see what happens there. Deactivation decreased, delay decrease. So that's enough as well. It means her wall goes down faster when she does get deactivated by like a KO knife or something. And the delay is removed when she's suppressed, so it's instant drop. Oh my goodness. Can you imagine? You're like, I'm sneaking behind them, KO knives you, and it's like you're getting caught with your pants down, you know? And it's the same with the orb as well. And there's a yellow light now. We're going to have a disco. The snake bite thing is quite a big impact here. The 6.5 to 5.5. 1 second, like, 1 second's the difference between bomb defusal or bomb kind of like exploding, you know? And that's like 1 seconds. So that's 2 seconds worth of time just gone there, you know? Yoru. I don't even know what he does anymore anyway. So let's have a look. Gate crash. So he's got 2 gate crashes, which I think is his teleport. Can be faked by pressing F while hovering over the beacon. Fake teleport will play audio. That's quite cool. Time it takes for the teleport beacon has decreased. Time the beacon in game order while traveling reduced. That's good because the audio was kind of annoying. Speed has been increased as well, so it's a lot faster. A small decal on the floor to indicate the. Okay, so it does tell them that they fake TP'd, but it's going to be harder to kind of figure it out. Dimensional drift. Yoru is not revealed to enemies. Yeah, I'm not sure about this one. This essentially what it means is like Yoru is completely invisible in his ulti, but the unequipped delay time, does that mean when he comes out of it, it will take longer for him to get his gun back? So that's a bit annoying. You missed the decoy changes. Oh, fake out. Yeah, I saw this. It's just one of them. It's just a Yoru running in, isn't it? It's quite funny. So it's an extra flash. So the doorway's here now. I think this helps attackers, honestly. It means you get a much nicer wall to do as a Viper, and you'll get a lot more space with your wall, personally. But that's just my opinion. I think it does help with attackers, but it also makes for plays for defenders to kind of get into really aggressive spots. So we'll have to see. Have they changed this? Is this fatter as well? Yeah, it's wider. Yeah, yeah, that's gonna be Orpa's paradise, mate. No idea what the counter to this is. A recon drone. I guess the recon now. When you recon, it will have to land in this corner over here, and that will get the back of yellow and in front of this box, but then it's this bit. For after plants, what it means is the only place people are going to be hiding is here. You'll rarely see someone that you'll have to start spamming this box. This is going to be a one-man show. Maybe one guy kind of playing here aggressively facing. I think that's it. Before and after. Yeah, I mean this. You're gonna see a lot more plants up here. That's for sure. Stream, get ready for that. And this is wide as. This is wide. I don't even know what's gonna go on B, mate. It's kind of fun though. Yeah, look, you can plant here still, so you can do the normal sage wall. To be fair, it's just gonna be harder for enemy Vipers, right? The defenders to actually deal with it. I think it's gonna be even harder for them. This is good for attackers, by the way. This blocked off because it means you can kind of run up now. Always are good for defenders because it means they can get close. But defenders don't really want to peek this anyway. This box being gone is like a massive nerf for defenders. Are gonna have a rough time. This map was already attack sided, wasn't it? They've shut the door. They finally got blooming the builders in to put a door on the garage. Yeah, look at that. You can actually plant around the sides now, so it means that. Oh, there's a box there. They moved the box all the way over here. That's a killjoy ulti. Oh my goodness. This is attack sided as. I think it's attack sided. The defenders can actually come to here and play close to it. I can't tell if it is or not. I need to see that side of the site. Oh yeah, what's my ramp saying? What have they done to my ramp? Yeah, I don't know, stream. Yeah, no flank. Look, nah, but I think it's gonna be harder getting. Maybe missplit. I don't know. Honestly, it just means no flanks. Unlucky. My lineups. I know, right, Brave? We had so many lineups from here. Gonna have to make new ones now. Oh yeah, what have they done to this now? Yeah, this thing was just like, what is this? Who's parked this here? Like, whoever worked at this facility and just parked this bang spot in the middle was like, what are you doing putting that there? So this box, it'll be spammable, but like, they had a double stack box and they made this little car thing, and now they've made a single stack box. They want to put something here, but they don't know what. It's gonna be difficult because the box is spammable in certain areas. Oh yeah, what they do to pipes? Ah, unlucky. Unlucky attackers. You're gonna have to run around here now into my headshot angle. That's defender sided, I feel like. That's very defender sided. Oh yeah, what's going on here? Oh yeah, cut that shit out. That shit was annoying. That's good. Make that lower. Yeah, I'm fine with the A changes. Thank you, Jeff Lander, com strategist. Jeff Lander on these nuts. Anyway, that is the patch notes. I hope you like that, YouTube. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.
Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to leave a comment if you want some of this lovely content.